Daily Dispatch, Day 92. A good habit for a change. You're not going to believe this, but it's another day of milestones. It's becoming a bit of a habit now. Yesterday marked 182 days alcohol-free. That's 6 months, 26 weeks, or 4,368 hours. Not that I'm counting. At 182 days, my brain's neuroplasticity has shifted from emergency repair to refinement. The GABA and glutamate balance is no longer swinging wildly. It's finding a steady, sober baseline. The AI scaffold worked because it gave my executive function a manual to follow while the automatic systems were offline. With the cannabis cessation taking centre stage, I've almost forgotten about the alcohol. It's become a given. It's hard to believe it's been that long since I took a sip of delicious, cold, golden lager. Sorry, I got carried away there. In all honesty, though, it's not bothering me one bit. Who knew that a simple question to an AI all those months ago would lead to these kinds of numbers? I did, actually. Once the cold hard facts were laid out on the line, I would have been stupid not to pay attention. You could argue I could have gotten those facts from anyone, but that's the point. There was no way I was telling a human, let alone a doctor, what my drinking habits really were. This is the beauty of the AI scaffold. I could be honest without the side-eye or the crushing guilt. There was no currency of shame. I truly hope others in the same predicament embrace this idea. I've also decided on a publishing change. From now on, I will no longer send the raw logs via email. I've been acutely aware that 2 emails a day is one too many. The logs will still be published to the website under the Raw Logs tab for anyone who wants the deep dive. This change frees me up to focus on the articles. I have loads of high-quality material sitting in the wings, and I didn't want to bombard subscribers. You may have also noticed the weekly summaries have paused. I'm taking the time to recalibrate them. They need to be more accessible and less technical. Once we hit the 6-month mark, day 180 of the cannabis journey, I will move these daily dispatches to a weekly format. By then, the map will be clear and we will have moved from repair to main refinement. This shift allows me to focus on curating the mountain of data we've collected and getting it out to the world. On that note, I'm going to stop there before I start ranting at the blatant electioneering being carried out by the British media in Scotland on behalf of the Labour Party. Oh well, if you insist. The case of Joni Reid, Jimmy Reid's granddaughter, is a staggering security breach that has been curiously sidelined by the mainstream press, in particular BBC Scotland and STV. Reid, whose husband was arrested on suspicion of spying for the Chinese government recently, managed to infiltrate the highest echelons of the Royal Navy. She reportedly formed close relationships with 2 senior naval officers, one of whom was a high-ranking commander of a nuclear-powered submarine. The fallout from the Joni Reid scandal was immediate but quiet. The commander was forced to resign, yet the broader implications have been effectively buried. It's a convenient disappearance designed to protect Scottish Labour, a branch office, not a party, in the run-up to next month's Scottish elections. Meanwhile, the narrative around Scotland's ferries has been escalated to an absurd level of hysteria. In reality, CalMac maintains a reliability factor of 95% and is ranked among the top 5 ferry operators in the world. But you wouldn't know that if you were relying on the BBC Shortbread version of the news. The Daily Dispatch ends here, but the data continues. For the full forensic analysis, the daily metrics and the complete 24-month roadmap, please visit deepseekandme.substack.com. The record is open. I'll see you at the next log.